If you have Mars in the 12th house, this video is going to be for you. Mars, first off, represents action, physical movement and stamina, attraction, aggression, and assertiveness. If you have Mars in the 12th house, you may carry a lot of hidden anger and emotions. Mars in the 12th house, they themselves may not even be fully aware of what's lurking underneath the surface of their own subconscious. When they're alone is when they most feel comfortable in expressing that anger. The 12th house also is a spiritual house, so they can be really sensitive to energy and regarding their emotions and working with all types of different energy, especially if it's hidden from them at first. In the 12th house, Mars has a lot of energy to put towards their spiritual path, to aligning with things that benefit their soul. They will naturally feel curious about those hidden things. They may prefer to express their energy and take action in a more isolated and intimate way. When upset, they may choose to isolate themselves in order to process as well, because they won't really want to deal with direct conflict. At times, they're going to have a hard time standing up for themselves and setting healthy boundaries between them and others. And Mars in the 12th house is going to lean towards operating behind the scenes. Often they can feel more comfortable directing things in their life on their own. They can be usually really independent, and they can prefer to work in like a sort of quiet space sometimes, or if it's something that they really care about, they're going to want to like try and handle it first. It's going to be important for Mars in the 12th house to learn healthy coping mechanisms to express their anger, because they can be prone to suppressing these feelings and then possibly blowing up later. And they can work well actually in mental institutions, prisons, therapy. They can even start their own foundations that can end up being helpful for a lot of people. It's possible they can also help other people express their anger in healthy ways and process their emotions. They have the potential to be powerful healers, and they will be sensitive to all of those that society seems to forget about, especially if they're kind of hidden and locked away. Any 12th house placements, I think, will be sensitive to these areas of life, but especially with Mars here, will most likely want to take action towards these areas of life as well, and help if they can. Mars in the 12th house can actually channel a lot of their energy into creative pursuits as well. They can be very soothing and cathartic for them if they do this and they focus and channel their energy there. This can help them heal and process really tense emotions. They'll be able to easily pick up on others' actions, and without even necessarily like needing words to be said, they can be very perceptive here, and they can require a lot of alone time as to not get overwhelmed. And Mars in the 12th may have dreams of fighting and being at war with others at times, even people they're not really aware of. And it's possible that they could actually have some hidden enemies and haters here in the 12th house, because it also does rule our subconscious and hidden areas and aspects of life. So you might not really be aware that you have people who aren't really wishing you the best here with Mars here. So that's why it's also important to be careful who you surround yourself with and have healthy boundaries, because sometimes you might find out like that person close to you does not have your best interests at heart at all, and they could try to hurt you, you know? So just be careful there. And Mars in the 12th house may also be attracted to the feet. They could have really strong bone structure and feet themselves, but it's also possible that they could actually be really great dancers. They could have a lot of like hidden talents related to movement and to the body in some way with Mars here as well. At times they may feel impulsive, and they might want to get lost in fantasies to self-soothe, especially if they're upset or they're going through something, and maybe they don't necessarily want to communicate outright about it and talk. So sometimes Mars in the 12th house will look for other ways to kind of deal with that. And so they might be prone to escapism from time to time. But also depends what else is going on in the chart as well, and other placements. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video for my Mars series. And I am open for a personal reading, so if you guys want to book with me, just head to the description. I have a link there. You can book with me. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good night or day wherever you are. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you for your time. Thanks for watching and hanging out. Peace.